On February 10th, the world remembers a nun who changed everything. Meet Saint Scholastica, the twin sister of Saint Benedict. Born around 480 AD in Nursia, Italy, their story is a blend of sacred devotion and mystery. Did you know their mother died at their birth? This tragic start didn't stop them. From a young age, Scholastica was dedicated to God. Picture a young girl in a Roman villa, her heart filled with dreams of service. While Benedict studied in Rome, Scholastica stayed behind. She tended to the family estate, but never lost sight of her calling. Eventually, she followed her brother's path, creating a life of devotion. What's fascinating? Histories whisper she might have even founded a monastery. Imagine these two siblings, just 5 miles apart, connected by faith. Saint Benedict directed Scholastica and her nuns, guiding them in the same monastic way he lived. Their unique bond was a combination of piety and sibling love. Unlike her brother, Scholastica's story remained untold for centuries. We don't have her detailed biography, but we have courage and deep commitment to God. From childhood, she was known for her unwavering faith. There's a story that as a young girl, Scholastica once prayed for rain during a long drought. While others doubted, she knelt down and asked God to help. Almost immediately, the sky darkened and rain fell. The people were amazed, but Scholastica simply smiled. She had no doubt that God had heard her. That same trust in prayer followed her for the rest of her life. Once a year, the siblings met halfway. They shared meals, prayer, and spiritual discussions. But on their last visit, a miracle occurred. Picture a serene evening. They're deep in conversation. Scholastica asks Benedict to stay the night so they can continue discussing holy matters. But he refuses. Love turns to determination. Scholastica bows her head, praying earnestly, and then, suddenly, thunder roars. The skies unleash a storm, trapping them together. Benedict, surprised and slightly upset, quips, "God forgive you, what have you done?" Scholastica smirks, saying, "I wanted you to stay, and you wouldn't listen, so I asked God to keep you here longer." Taken aback, Benedict had no choice. They spent that stormy night discussing the kingdom of heaven and spiritual wonders. Just 3 days later, a profound vision struck Benedict. He saw Scholastica's soul leave her body, ascending like a dove. He felt extreme joy mixed with grief. After all, they would soon be united forever. Benedict buried her in the grave he had prepared for himself, an eternal bond encompassing love and faith. Saint Scholastica became a symbol of quiet strength and devotion. Her actions reflected true commitment to her faith. Saint Benedict and Saint Scholastica remind us of the power of prayer and connection. In a world so busy, their story prompts a powerful question. What are we willing to sacrifice for love and devotion? How often do we listen to our hearts, guiding us toward what truly matters? So, next time you feel distant from someone you love, think of her. Pray with them, stay a little longer, and never take a moment for granted. This February 10th, remember her. Reflect on your bonds. Celebrate love, faith, and the powerful connections we hold dear. But Scholastica's story is just one of many. Every day, the Church remembers saints who shaped history in ways we may never fully grasp. Tomorrow, we uncover the life of another incredible soul, one whose journey will surprise you. Do you know who it is? Until then, reflect on the power of faith, prayer, and divine intervention. And if you've ever had a prayer answered in an unexpected way, drop your story in the comments below. Saint Scholastica, pray for us.